So this guy that I've been talking to since last year, like June since last year, we have been talking on and off, and we have tried many times, and we never passed the situationship phase. And we stopped talking for a while, then we start talking again, then stop talking again, then start talking again, and this endless circle. And I shouldn't be doing this because the last time I ended up things because I was already done with everything, and I'm gonna see him today.
You are made of stupid.
Gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're all having a good day. And today we have yet another woman crushing her life, making all the wrong choices, chasing after Chad, but nothing new under the sun. And guys, recently I did some playlists that you can check out of daily videos and special videos, and I have a total of over 320 videos, each featuring from 2 to 6 women. And granted, some women have been on the channel already, but that's a really small percentage. And they all just wasting their life, wasting their opportunities, and heading towards the wall. The damn wall, guys, is made out of the strongest material on earth, because all these women are crashing into it, yet it doesn't break. They cannot jump over it, they cannot dig underground to move past it, they cannot do anything. They just hit the wall, and the wall is merciless. But now, guys, let's check this one and see the poor choices that she makes.
So this guy that I've been talking to since last year, June since last year, we have been talking on and off, and we have tried many times, and we never passed the situationship.
Okay, so first red flag already. If it's taken you that long, how much time do you need to realize he doesn't care about you? You've already been 1 year and something with him. What do you need? 5 years? 10 years? Are you gonna reach the age of 76 and say, oh, we're still talking, we're on and off? How long does it take you? If men don't commit right from the get-go, that just means they don't like you that much, or they just want S3X. It's as clear as day.
Face. And we stopped talking for a while, then we start talking again, then stop talking again, then start talking again, and this endless circle. And I shouldn't be doing this because the last time I ended up things because I was already done with everything, and I'm gonna see him today. The worst part is that I'm living in Florida right now, and he used to live here too. He moved all the way to another state. I'm not gonna say which one, and we only saw each other 4 times, but literally these 2 years we have been talking on and off. We just can't stop. I ghost him or he ghosts me, and then we start talking again for whatever reason. It's so weird.
Yeah, so this woman is suffering from an addiction that a lot of women today are suffering from, and it's the addiction to anxiety, right? Doesn't need to go for the guy who keeps ghosting her and she ghosts him, and it's on and off all the time. That is extremely toxic, unfulfilling. There's nothing to be done there, nothing to find, yet she's just addicted to it. She's hooked up to it. She cannot control it, and that just shows she's addicted to anxiety. She's going for a guy she hasn't even seen. She's seen him 4 times. He doesn't care about her clearly. Things are unstable all the time, yet this is what she wants. She wants the instability and the chaos. So this woman is done already, right? If she doesn't change her ways, it's over, game over. She'll be chasing the Chads for all her life, losing pair bonding ability as time passes, and becoming an extremely unviable option and a bad one for men who know what they want.
And he flew all the way from that place, I almost said, here. Okay, for blush, I'm using NARS. All my friends hate him so much. They don't even know each other.
Yeah, there's another red flag. It's funny how every damn person in this planet can tell you that he is a red flag. Men, women, even children. You ask a children, you tell him this story, and he will probably ask you, Why do you allow that treatment? Why don't you go for someone else, right? It's like common sense, the most basic logic of them all. But again, she's just addicted to the anxiety and she won't let go. And then in a few years, she'll be asking the question, why is all of this happening to me? What have I done? You know, why does God have a target on my back to ruin dating? Why is the universe so unkind to me? And all that crap we usually hear. But if in any case, if you trace back, it all comes back to them. They are the ones who are making this situation for themselves.
Last time, like the time we started talking again, so we were on FaceTime and I was drunk and we were like talking, and my roommate, he lives with me, he comes and says like, oh my gosh, this is the name, we're gonna call him Pablito. This is Pablito. And I was like, yeah. And my roommate Jorge, he goes and talks to Pablito and he starts saying like, you should know her, you should know, like, she's so sensitive, like you shouldn't be doing this, you already tried once and you never like get off this toxic cycle, like it's not for both of you, like for real. Yeah, we didn't listen to Pablito. No, we didn't listen to Jorge. Pablito and I are like, I don't know, it's just complicated. So sorry, he literally just texted me like, can you send me your address? And I was like, yeah. Well, anyway, so I'm nervous, like, I don't know what to feel, because I was literally telling my friends, like, I'm not gonna believe he's gonna come here until I see this motherfucker in my door. Like, I'm not gonna believe him, like, no, it's been enough. And they were like, yeah, do that. But like, today's day, and literally, like, he just texts me like, send me your address, and I'm like, and it's gonna take like 1 hour for him to come here, because like that's another issue. Like, I'm not gonna talk about that right now, but like, yeah.
Okay, well, before she continues, I could understand this sort of chaotic dating life when you are, 10 years old. That moment where you say, I have a girlfriend, she's from another school. When you're extremely dumb and you don't know what you're doing, and you have this one girlfriend we've all had at age 10 where you last 2 weeks, I could understand that. But this woman is a grown adult, and we've seen multiple times how women like these keep these sort of relationships up until their 40s, up until their 50s. It's like they never learn. They at age 40, they have the kind of relationships that a 10-year-old has, that is just, discovering about women and the opposite gender.
And I'm so fucking nervous, and I know I shouldn't be doing this. Like, I know that I shouldn't be doing this. Like,
yeah, guys, I forgot to mention, sorry to pause it again, but this quote-unquote love or relationship or whatever, it's not like real feelings, when it's really hard because he lives far away, but we really love each other, we will do anything for each other, we have a future planned, we need to put the pieces together, obstacles, it's like this really hard love, Romeo and Juliet. No, guys, this is a random ass man and a desperate for Chad's attention woman, and that's it. There's no future plans, nothing will come out of this. The guy doesn't even care about her. It's not like the obstacles are in the way of love. First off, the love doesn't exist. Second off, there are no really obstacles. It's just the guy doesn't care, right? It's like everything about this quote-unquote relationship is fake and stupid and simple and plain and basic, and nothing will come out of it. But again, this woman is not looking for something to come out of it. She's just looking for the chaos and the anxiety. So she feels well in this relationship. Like, this is what she wants. She finds fulfillment in not finding fulfillment, ironically. And the guy, well, he's probably bored and he has a side chick.
I deserve better. Well, he's so nice. Like, he's super nice. Like, he's cute and he's just my type.
It's always so funny when they say he's nice. That one guy who you've been on and off for a year, he's nice? Really? Are you meaning to tell me there are no other men who are nice around you? That's the funny fact, gentlemen, and we've mentioned this on the previous video, but it just keeps happening. All the nice guys who are nice and treat them well and are ready to give their lives for them, they are not nice. But that one guy who doesn't text us back just because, I don't know, he writes cute emojis. Oh, he's such a nice guy, right? It's just so subjective. There's absolutely no reason to call that guy nice and the other guys who are really good not nice. It's like all these women's standards and requisites are extremely dumb, and they boil down to, do they find you attractive or not? If they find you attractive, you're gonna be a nice guy, you're gonna be cute, you're gonna give them a flower once every blue moon, and they're gonna say, ah, he's deeply in love with me. Yet all the other guys who are, you know, extremely interested in her, writing her good morning every day, who can, you know, save her life 10 times, ah, he's just not my type.
The thing is, he's just not emotionally available right now, and I think I'm not emotionally available right now, so like that kind of works. But still, like, I feel like I do want a relationship, like in this point in my life, like I'm ready, like finally, because like the last relationship I had was like like 2 years ago now, and like it wasn't like nothing toxic, so I never experienced something like toxic in my life. And I think he only experienced like toxic relationships, so we're not in the same page. Also, he's like older than me, and not that much older, but like older, like I'm 19 and he's like in his 20s, so but like in his mid-20s, you know, so well, like a little less than mid-20s. But like I don't know, like I just don't know what to expect, what to feel, like what's gonna happen tonight. I need advice.
I can tell you what's gonna happen, but it's not PG.
Also, this is the first time that I'm doing Get Ready With Me in English. My natural language, my first language is Spanish. I'm from Peru. I'm living in Florida in the United States since I was...
Guys, who asked? Can I know who asked? Leave me a comment down below. Did you ask this?
I don't know what to think or what to do, because like we were talking like for a while now, like, you know, like every single time we ghost each other or like we ended up things, we literally knew it was just for like a moment, and we were gonna like get back to each other. Like I knew that. For example, like for me, I feel like I know him from another life, and I told him that. Like I told him like I do feel like I know you, like I know we only like been hanging out like 3 times in our entire life, and that like we literally like never been anything more than like friends. And okay, hear me out here,
guys. I don't know if you pick up on this, but she says the word like literally, unironically, every second word. If you don't trust me, just rewind the video the past 20 seconds. Damn it, man.
We never kiss. We have never kissed, like never. But like I do feel like if I get to know him more and we start hanging out more, which is not gonna happen because he lives in the other side of the country, but like if we have the chance to do that, I'm basically gonna like fall in love with that man. Like,
so you can see, gentlemen, sometimes having high body count is, for me, maybe the biggest red flag of them all. But you can see sometimes you don't even need that in order to be a massive red flag. Because I trust this woman that she hasn't slept with him, because they've only seen 4 times, so I trust her on that. And maybe, you know, she mentioned one relationship, she's still 90. Let's say that she's still under double digit in terms of a body count, yet she is equally as addicted to anxiety and toxicity as the woman with a triple digit body count, right? And she's wasting her time in the same manner, excuse me, and it's just nothing serious can be accomplished with this woman. She's disregarding all the other men, discarding them right from the get-go to chase the unavailable ones. You see, so it's already over. You're not gonna have a family with this woman. You're not gonna have a serious relationship where she values you. She's not gonna value you if you're not toxic, right? So you have to be either as toxic as her and emotionally unavailable, where you won't want a relationship, or if you're a good guy, she won't want the relationship and won't value it if it happens. It's just already destined to fail.
That's not gonna happen because he doesn't live here. Okay, this last time we haven't talked, like we haven't said anything about our feelings, but like it's pretty clear that we like there's a vibe, you know, like, you know, when there's a vibe. So there's a vibe here, and we both.
Yeah, that's what love amounts to. You know, a really renowned philosopher once said, "Love is when you feel the vibe." Close quotations. That's what he said. It, and I know about Gen Z, right? I know, but still, we've come to a point where love is. I just feel the vibe, and when there is a vibe, you know there is a vibe. No, that doesn't mean anything. Those are just words without meaning, you know. And the vibe, you are misguided. You're clearly blind. You are chasing the man who is unavailable, and you call that a vibe. It's like detoxicity materialized is what you call a vibe. Just pathetic, gentlemen.
No, like we kind of discussed that it's gonna, like, it's always gonna be a vibe between us, but like we haven't talked about that recently. Like the last time we talked about that, it was like 2 months ago. No, like 1 month ago. But this month we never, like, we haven't talked about that. I just don't know how to feel, you know, like I just don't know. I'm so nervous. I don't know how the night's gonna go, but still I'm so excited. And I mean, I do feel this is gonna be my closure. Like there's 3 options. Then I can go like super good, and you know, like I will cut feelings for him, and I'm gonna keep doing this cycle. Second option is gonna be a closure for me, and it's gonna be like the last day that I'm gonna have feelings for him. And the third option, that I do want this one to happen, that we just stay as friends, and like we, you know, like get the vibe that we're friends finally, and that will be like it, because I do like him as a person. Anyways, I do want.
Okay, goodbye. Well, guys, you know what's the boring part of it? We already know the end of the story, right? I mean, I enjoy doing these videos, commenting them with you, you know, analyzing society and women in it. But the story itself is boring because we already know the answer. We already know the ending of the story, right? It's spoiled for us. You won't get anywhere. It doesn't matter if this night you boned or you feel the vibe, because you're not gonna go more than a year. And yeah, I'm being extremely generous here, right? It's like, it's so boring watching these women do their mental gymnastics when you already know what's gonna happen. And look, I'm gonna close on these thoughts, gentlemen. A lot of these women, the reason why they're addicted to anxiety is because they don't have a father, or they've never been taught boundaries, or they don't have a good mother who leads by example, right? Or, you know, the culture influences them. There are a lot of reasons, but one that I found is pretty common is just boredom. That's it. It's, yes, you could in some cases blame the father, but other women, they have fathers, they have mothers, etc. It's just boredom, guys. They don't know what else to do. They're extremely bored, and you know, what was this saying? Like, boredom is the workshop of the devil, or something like this. It's like, you know, they have options, they have so many options, they're bored out of their minds, and they just play like a little game. They see dating as a game where, let me see what level I can reach. Let me see what type of man I can pull off. And this is why they don't like the you know, the men who are available. They see them as easy. They see them as a vast majority. They put them all in the same bag and just throw them away. They like a challenge, you know, and they go for the impossible one, which is having a relationship with a person who couldn't care less about you. And if you ask me, dating and finding a partner is literally the most important decision in your life. It's more important than a job. You can change a job. It's more important than friends. You lose and gain friends all the time. Even family. Even it's a decision more important than your family, because this is how we live as humans, right? We live with our parents to a certain point, and then we, you know, the bird flies off the nest, and we go find another family and create another family. So it's like all of your future depends on the person you're gonna pick. And these women, guys, they see it as a game. They see it as a stupid little game that's there for them to have fun. You know, the whole concept of love and family, it only suits one purpose. It only accomplishes one purpose, and that is to make them feel good and validated. That's how they see it. That is why a lot of them go for the hookup culture that lasts for years. Then they are tired of that period and they want to secure someone. They go for the chads. The chads pump and dump them again. then they go for a simp, then they change him for another simp. It's like they do whatever they want. Dating for women is on rookie difficulty. They can do whatever they want, except, of course, find a good man. And they just play around, right? And then, when all fails down, when it all crumbles down, they ask themselves, where did it all go wrong? But gentlemen, thank you for watching. Leave me your comments down below, and I'll be happy to see you next time. Have a good one.